Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekmac, this is Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. It's kind of weird that I think what made Clay really want to make this game is realizing how much people are optimizing Don't Starve. But Don't Starve is still actually getting updates. I just saw one that was The Curse of Monkey Island. Which also reminds me that apparently there's plans for the original creator of Monkey Island to come back to this series. Kind of unfortunate that, because I know that he said if I ever do make it, then I'm not going to take over what or what other people have put out. I'm going to just do it my own way. That's kind of unfortunate because I did sort of like those stories, even though apparently games reviewers didn't. Anyhow, we've got to fix up our oxygen system here. I need to design it so it's more generous towards the atmosuit station down here. Because our main goal is to get this oil well running. We have everything else in order. It's just that if we want to start... Right. Heat bank here. We need to have a lot of oil to fill this part out. And actually another thing that we're going to have to do, and I just thought of it. We need some atmosuit docks. I need to have a look at the original design just to make... Because you don't want to build too close to the edge here because the heat can leak upwards. That honestly does look quite close, but you can't do any better. Build that, then build across like this. And the thing is, this is actually going to be quite a few atmosuit stations, so... Let's try it a bit differently. We've got quite a bit of chlorine hanging about here. Maybe we should have contained it. That might have been the smart thing to do, but it's not what I did. Oh, that's why these have stopped working, because it's too hot. Well, we know how to fix that. Elderly, happy, happy. Might as well. I think that's how you use them. I'm not 100% sure. Anyhow, Stinklin, once we get our full oil well set up. Ah, yeah, it's gonna be quite some time before we have all our igneous rocks piped out properly. Okay, time to risk all in a crazy endeavor. Synchronized wake-up call. I wanted to deconstruct this tile so I could install another mini liquid pump and use it to remove that polluted water. Wait, did we? Oh dear. Okay, we need to dig higher. Yeah, we need to turn up the rads if we want this bog bucket to start producing genetically modified seeds. And we need to finish piping in all this ethanol, and we can't go anywhere near this hydrogen vent, so I guess that means I should start watching this. Bingo! Oh no, we left the... Okay, make another critical trap, sure. His nails is break, so everything's on Ren. Ren, how close are you? Ooh, Ren's break is coming up. So, the Natgas geyser is dormant. Actually, it strikes me that maybe I shouldn't have done that one. I should move the buddy bud to over here and dig straight down. But we're going to be releasing a lot of Natgas, it looks like. Wait, that was a mistake. Don't do that. Ren, tell me, where did you drop the fish? Please don't tell me you dropped the fish on the floor. It'd be okay if you dropped the fish in this fish tank, but I worry that you dropped the fish on the floor. Well, I don't see any unhappy fish flopping about on the floor, so I'll just have to assume that you put it in the right spot. Igneous rock, igneous rock, igneous rock. We've run out of buddy buds. Oh no. I think they might be buried in the slime biome if we dig them up. We haven't filled up our slime tank yet. No, not yet. Is anyone going to transport those paku, please? Right, you're working on the buddy buds again. It is kind of interesting to me that all of a sudden there's this great way to deal with the slime. We can't do anything about that meat, but oh well. Well, here's all the fossil you wanted. Oh, polluted oxygen. Darn. I've no idea where that came from, but I don't like that it came around. Okay, so you know what we can do here? We're going to purify it. Sadly, it means that we've lost our ability to create a true vacuum in this place. Well, we might get lucky and it just gives us a way to get this little long hair slickster to eat everything. Ren, what skill point did you get? Ellie's actually settled at a normal 4 morale, just an extra 4 morale over her current number, which is nice. But what'll be nicer is when we install some cobalt gates over here. Create a nature reserve for everyone to run past. But more importantly, what do we have access to? Iron Gut and Starry Eyed. That's a... Ooh, Pei, you actually have a rather interesting combination. Two excellent positive traits and a negligible negative trait. Farming, digging and tidying. We're going to add Pei, but just Pei. No one else can be added to the system as of yet. Honestly, I like Pei's new hairstyle so much, I think I'll stick with what we have got. But the important point that we actually needed to deal with, we need to deconstruct this. So, important thing to note is that there's a very long corridor here where the radiation just flows straight down. It isn't the ladder, so people should be fine, but it's still notable. But the important point that we went to with deconstructing that ration box. I regret deconstructing the ration box, but it had to be done. We need Pei's bedroom set up. And I guess we can get rid of this critter drop-off since we aren't in an emergency anymore. Oh, we need to forbid Pei to set foot down here, don't we? Frankie's athletics probably are good enough that he can now set foot down here though. Oh dear. That's what happened, isn't it? I forgot to take them out of the... Oh. Oh no, I feel really bad. Wait, no, that shouldn't have been it. Should it? That was it. We didn't cook the raw egg, so it rotted. So 3 Slickster eggs we never did to release. This is why I hate using these storage bin sweepers, because you have to keep your eye out, you can sometimes forget, and then the egg cracks and I feel bad about it. Speaking of which, did we drop any fish in places other than... Well, it looks like we've gotten most of the fish out of this pond. Okay, we can start extracting the slime again. Even so, oil biome isn't quite ready yet. Oh, Pei needs somewhere to sit now. Definitely. Then we're going to have to install the toilet over here, so make a bit of room. Apparently, when dealing with the extremely cramped spacing for rocketry, some people have actually been known to build the requisite furniture in the Great Hall, and then immediately demolish the ground below it to make room for the stuff they actually want to use, just to get the morale bonus. That's kind of cheeky, but... I bet I know what Pei did. I bet Pei decided that she'd sleep in this room, didn't she? I feel extremely awful about this one because that's 3 Slicksters that we could have had right about now. But instead, we've got a... This place is full of polluted oxygen now. I think the more important thing that we should put down here actually is, this is where we should put our deodorizer because it's closer to the little guy. Dang it. Oh, we need to mop all this up before we dig down because we don't want to get any liquids into the Natgas geyser. Oh, that's easy. If that Morag is cool. Yeah, this shows that no matter how often you play, there's always going to be these little mistakes you make. Like, I was looking at someone else's guide and they did point out, hey, so this is the part where I completely screwed up. He forgot to... So what happened was his hatch ranch actually died out. Because he swapped over to stone hatches without doing all the prerequisite preparation work. And so he ended up with a large chunk of his food, losing a lot of production time on his meat ranch. And while he did say, okay, this did work out for me, the only reason it worked out for me was because I had a massive... I had this infinite food storage system in place. It should not have worked out as well as it did. Okay, I think what we need to do is actually start sending people in to build some way to get rid of all the ethanol from here. Because it is what's blocking off most of it. So, should point out, radioactive contaminants. There aren't any here. Radioactive contaminants tend to happen in places where you're having a lot of red bolts running through, and not very carefully at that. I believe we have all the materials we need for this. Gas pump. Atmos sensor. This is 150 degrees, so if I had lead, that would be the best way to go about doing this, but as I don't, we'll just have to go for copper. Copper automation wire, and then an insulated gas vent. Because this isn't going to be where we store all the nat gas. At 5 kilograms, it ends up overpressuring itself. We just aren't going to get anything useful out. It just wouldn't be very efficient. It's much better to build an alternate containment center using a high pressure gas vent, because then it can store up to 20 kilograms and that's much more efficient. But of course, that's not the goal right now. The goal right now is just to deal with it, is just to get in, research, get all the materials back out. I would have liked it if we hadn't dropped that all on the ground. Just saying. And yeah, it might have been a better idea to create a mechanized airlock to block it all off, but honestly, I'm kind of in a rush. As you can see, absolutely nobody likes coming down into Natgas. It gives eye irritation and all sorts of nasty things. You can see why I don't want to deal with a duplicate with flatulent, because it would build up over the cycles and just be all over the place. Ugh, not even the Buddy Bud likes it. Level 9 analyze, please! Someone come fix this. Oh. Give us a level 9 sedimentary ladder over here so we can dig up the rest of this slime. Because at this rate it would actually turn it into dirt. Because it does actually come out that hot of the... It does come out of the Natgas geyser that hot. Oh, it's going to end up flooding our industrial area to B. That could be a problem. Actually, turn down the speed so I can do this at perfect. Well, at least the water's going to a good place. Sweep only, level 9, sedimentary rock and clay. And I guess gold amalgam. And I guess seeds. The things that we've used for the ladders aren't going to be any use for the Natgas geyser, but it would be way too much trouble to dig it all out. Eventually you have to accept some resources are going to go missing. It's also looking tempting to have someone put on a... Okay, Ren, you need to swap seats. Gene. He's being kept up by his friend's radioactivity. And the thing is that even though these are all infected with slime lung germs, it'll be fine because eventually they'll just die out from being on solids. It is looking more and more like we should have bricked this in though. Mm, 2,902 kilograms of polluted dirt. That's such a disappointment. Still just idle. Wait. Nah, never mind. I was thinking, wait, maybe you could use that to, we could use that to send someone in to visit the Natgas guys, but it won't work like that. Finally sweep up the clay. Oh, we actually have 2 working toilets, but I'm not telling you that. Okay, install the mini liquid pump here. And deconstruct that. And that is going to finally let us start building this in the proper shape. I don't get why you waited so long to make this one, but okay. Overtime. So, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.